welcome back. Today I have built a two-way piston feed tape. And if I'm going to do favorites on my contraptions, it would probably be this one. It can do... Okay, so what this does is it will move the top two layers, and then move the bottom layers up, and so you kind of have your own Rubik's Cube, and so yeah, I don't really know why I built it like that. I just ended up doing it, but you could also just put a third one here and get the same exact effect. So let's see how I built it. First one is a button, and it goes into a cycle here, which the comparator takes the output from here, which would be a full 16 because it's right there, and then it goes around here 16 turns, releasing one every time, and eventually that will die out. And while it's doing that, it will have this constantly powered, and then this thing will run into this piston line, and for some reason it's sort of glitched, and the pistons will only fire the last two and then the first two, like an unsynced. But there's nothing with the redstone because it's a straight line. Really shouldn't be doing that, but that's why I have this here. And then after that, it will run the line, and, well, it will do this at the same time. So this will fire first before that because there's two. And so what this does is it sends an impulse into this block, activating this redstone into that redstone, and then a line of pistons here. This observer will see that and will fire into that observer. That observer will fire into this this block. The redstone will detect that, go into this redstone line, activate those pistons, and right after that, it will go into this piston line and activate that, and so your piston will be fully around. But if you want to know how it goes left and right, you have this button which goes into a redstone line here, pushing this piston over, which will activate this for one tick. That will then send an impulse into these two, and then the redstone line will have changed, and now it looks cooler because I wanted it to, and it will go, one line will just go straight into here, have a 4-tick repeater, push into this block, and so it will cycle around like that. The other will go into this, and then the fastest one here is this one, which will go straight around and then into this one, which will fire this piston, and then after that, it will go into this one, go around, and fire into that piston. That way that cycles fully around as well. The hard thing about this was the observers kept activating these, and also the redstone lines would overconnect, and so it was really hard to get to work. It took me a couple hours, but I finally got it to get working. And the first button press doesn't always work after a while for some reason, but it is working just fine. So, thank you all for watching. If you would like to see more of these redstone builds, then leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.